All right, Shalom. This is the brother Ariala from the Great Millstone Camp here in Chicago. Like always, we want to start with giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone out in New York. Salutations to all the brothers that with sincerity and charity push out this truth on the highways and byways and doing these videos to edify the elect through the power and spirit, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Basically wanted to do a quick response to this video. It says the title basically says it all. It says the U.S. government just ran out of plans in the Middle East. War is inevitable, and basically this is regarding the false flags that occurred over the last weekend. All right, out in New York to distract from Syria. All right. So basically, we're gonna get into the scriptures. We're gonna go into Joel because this is all prophecy. Everything that's happening is biblical prophecy. So we're gonna start here in Joel. We'll start about let's start at 11. It says, "Assemble." This is Joel 3:11. "Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till there cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about." Well, basically, that's World War III. All right, the World War III is gonna be in the Middle East, right? And Yahweh Shaphat, all right, which is let's go ahead and go into that word. It's the Hebrew word which is H3042. It says Yahweh has judged. It says symbolic name of valley near Jerusalem, which place of ultimate judgment, and that's because the nations are gonna be gathered there. All right, for World War III. Okay. And basically it says this is Joel 3:13. "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision." And that's talking about the Middle East, all right? And that's basically what's coming down to, man, because here it is, the whore and the dragon are have been, their ultimate plan was basically to divide and conquer those nations because they want to destabilize that region. So ultimately, they can take our Iran, which is a threat. But because it's biblical prophecy that Iran and Russia are gonna come against the whore, all right. There's nothing that they can do, man. All right. So let me just go into a couple of scriptures because one of the points that the narrator of the video or the producer of the video said is that the reason that they took a while to blame or put blame or to accuse the people that did those attacks over the last weekend in New York is because they have to be careful because they're letting in refugees from these countries. Okay, they don't want to have to blame the refugees because people be worried about the government letting those refugees in. All right, so they have to blame it on homegrown terrorists. They have to say that it was he was a naturalized American and got radicalized here. If you see, that's the narrative that they push and they push and they push, is that they're homegrown, that they're homegrown. Why? Because they don't interfere if they say that these are the refugees, or if they have to be careful how they label them, because again the government is letting those refugees into the country, so people aren't gonna be with it if they if they uh if they know that these are the people causing the terrorist attacks. But we know, like they said in the video, that he had an encounter with the government. So this is somebody that was, more than likely paid off, all right, to carry out these attacks. All right. Let me go to Revelation 17:1. It says, this is Revelation 17:1. It says, and there came out one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sit upon many waters. And that's Revelation 17:1. To get the understanding of what the many waters, we're going to go to Revelation 17:15. It says, And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. All right, because America's the great melting pot. All right. So some of the Northern Kingdom tribes, when they started coming this way, they started coming to America. They envision gold paved streets. All right, but that's no longer the case, man. Here it is, 2016, and America isn't prospering, man. Some of these jakes are going back to their homelands. Why? Because it isn't what they were promised, man. Okay, this beautiful kingdom is nearing its end, man. All right, it's no longer beautiful, man. Okay, money's tight. The grinding is ceasing. Okay, so what happens? Just like it was said in the video, after they have to try to incur this new system. All right, they have to put in this agenda. And how do they do it? They first, this system has to collapse. All right, and they will try to implement the new world order, whether it be with a new currency. Mostly it's to push that RFID chip. So you can see all these prophecies coming to pass, man. If like it says in second Esdras chapter 9, it says measure the time diligently within itself, but it also says and you see part of the science pass, because we don't know exactly the date or the hour, but we were given signals that would trigger us to know it was coming. All right, and then the very few prophecies that are left is the actual implementation of that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, and World War III. All right, so it looks like everything is culminating. Hopefully, brothers are vigilant. They're watching. They're vigilant and they're watchmen. They're looking at their post, and they're warning the people. All right, whether the people here forbear. All right, that the job of a watchman is to inform, to call out, to warn, and if the people don't take heed, the watchman ultimately has to do his job regardless. All right, as ambassadors of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as prophets. All right, because what we're doing is we're saying before these things happen. All right, that's what we're doing. We're prophesying. Okay, just like the men of old, Lord willing, we're standing on in our lap at the end of days. Okay, through the power and spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So hopefully, brothers, hopefully, brothers, were edified. Till next time, we'll say our honor and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for giving us that spirit to continue to contend and to stay vigilant. All right, sober, which means watchful. All right, different news articles, financial reports, geopolitical news. Okay. Till next time, again, man, honor and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well. Salutation to all the Akim that with sincerity and charity put out these videos and go on the highways and byways. All right, to hopefully edify the elect through the power of spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Till next time, we'll say Shalom.